Kell's Fall, the exotic mission for Episode Revenant, has released, and going forward, we are going to be in spoiler territory. I know I shouldn't say that, but just in case people are watching who haven't done the exotic mission, there's your warning. Let's move on. So first up, of course, you're going to have to beat the mission one time to unlock the Slayer's Fang exotic shotgun before moving on to the next part, which will be getting the catalyst. So once you've done the first mission completion, you go to Ido's Meth Lab. She will hand over all 4 exotic catalyst quests, and from there on, you need to get kills while having a tonic active on your character. Here's where the first mistake happens. I'm not sure whether it's a bug or just misleading text or what have you, but what you have to do is actually get these kills with the shotgun inside of the exotic mission rather than just anywhere like on patrol in the game. It will not work outside of the mission, and additionally, me personally, the tonic I equipped was one of the new ones, just like a green one. I put it on for the enriching tonics and then had that on while getting my kills, and everything progressed perfectly fine in the mission. Now with that said, I do recommend that on your second run you go in on expert mode. The reason for this is because once you do get your shotgun kills, the next 2 steps in the Catalyst quest are both going to require you to do something on expert mode. Once you've completed your shotgun kills, the next step requires you to be on expert mode and using the Slayer's Fang shotgun to find 3 hidden invisible anchors in each main area of the exotic mission. Now I'm going to play all the clips here in a second to show you all the locations. I just want to make one note here. If you're doing this with somebody who's on a bad connection, you might experience some weird stuff. I was with a buddy who was on a hotspot or on Wi-Fi or whatever, and sometimes when I would shoot one, it would disappear off the screen for him. It would still count, he just wouldn't be able to see it, and vice versa for me. So in the middle here, you're going to see that happen. Don't worry. As long as somebody on your fire team shoots it, it does still count, but I just wanted to mention that so people weren't, like, confused. Your first set of 3 will be located in the mirror gallery section of this mission. This is specifically when you go into the Revenant realm. This is going to be the same thing for all 4 of these sets, just keep that in mind. So the very first time you run into the mirror realm, this is where you're going to find the first 3. Simply follow along in the footage and you'll get yours done.
Yes.
This place is like a dark reflection of Fickrell's fortress.
As the scorn are dark reflections of Elixni.
A whole Revenant plane. Fascinating.
Your next one will be located when you go straight forward as you would in the normal mission, and then you hit the main room of the mirror gallery with the giant tree in the middle. That's 2. Alright, and then in the same room, we'd go left of here. And you shoot right there. And that's the first catalyst. So that is the 3 that completes the first set for the catalyst. Now we're moving on to the next set, which is going to be in the Fighting Pit Mirror Realm. This one is where we were having our connection issues, so just to make it very simple and easy, when you get into the Mirror Realm, the very first one, it will be dead center in the arena, impossible to miss. From the dead center of the arena, as you're looking towards the portal exit, the mirror portal, whatever you want to call it, turn diagonally around and go that way, and that is where the second one will be located. Unfortunately for me, it was not appearing because, again, of the connection issues, but that is where it's located. For the third one, I was having the same issue, but to give it a brief explanation, again, you stand in the middle, looking at the mirror portal exit, you go to your left-hand side and just hang left, and in one of these statue podiums in the back of the room, there will be your third anchor to shoot. The last one...
Right here, so look.
I don't
Do you see that anymore?
Nope. As you can see here, it still completed it for me regardless. The next set of 3 in the Vestibule are pretty straightforward. Just follow along on screen and you can't miss them.
The Revenant plane is inimical to life on a molecular level.
Like drifters cooking. Best get out of there quickly, Guardian.
Second one should be here.
Hyrax the Ascendant. He seeks knowledge of throne worlds from the Hive. Perhaps he would draw similar power from the Revenant plane.
Third one should be right here. The last set of anchors is going to be in the throne room during the Fickrell boss fight. Again, it's going to be in the mirror realm, and pretty straightforward and easy to follow, so just look on screen, and you'll get all 3 done. One here. Should be another up in Uganda over here. I can't... I assume I got it, because, it disappeared on my screen.
I cannot... I can... There we go, there we go. It wasn't counting and I was like, why? You just finished now. Yep.
Finally, after getting all the intrinsics done, your next step is just complete the mission on expert mode, which you should be already in the boss room. So just kill Fickrel, and then you're just done with the catalyst entirely. Now, with the catalysts out of the way, let's talk about the intrinsic traits. So, to get these, you need to have the organ at the beginning of the mission fully unlocked with all the notes. All you gotta do is just complete the mission 2 times to have all of them unlocked, I believe, which, if you followed these steps, you already have done. So, once you're at the organ, you need to put in a certain combination, a code, if you will, and this will unlock the intrinsic trait to be available to pick up on the ground in the mission. So we got 1 through 13, we got all the symbols. Step on the thing. Yep. 2, 11, 1, 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6. Melody sounds like ancient gears grinding deep within the fortress, and then I believe we have to walk all the way over here, deep in the trenches of Uganda. And there should be... right here.
Guardian,
Bang, number 1.
your weapon is reacting to the radiation
Back to the
around
organ!
you.
For the next 2 codes, you're going to want to do them back-to-back before proceeding, because it's going to involve you going into the actual mission, and for the third one, it's deep into the mission on the second boss, so you don't want to just do it one at a time. So with that being said, here is the second code for the second intrinsic upgrade. We're looking at 1, 4, 11, 1, 4, and then 10. You get off. Melody sounds like a barrier giving way. And then the last one, this one is a 4-digit code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1816 is the code. I'll just have other codes on the screen. Melody sounds like a long sigh, air stirring in a forgotten passage. So now we continue into the actual mission.
Yes.
You're again going to go into the mirror realm of the gallery and be in the main room with the long tree in the middle again. This time, there's going to be a door that's open on the left-hand side. You simply just walk in and pick up the intrinsic that's on the ground.
Plain. Fascinating.
It's straight ahead right here.
Like Ido said, your
So to make it
weapon is linked
more...
to this
Get
plane.
out of my way, you jabronis.
More of it you uncover, the stronger
To make it
it
more simple, you're in
becomes.
the main room, but just in the Revenant realm. And then in the main room, you go to the left, go in this room, and it'll be right there for you to pick up. Once you've progressed to the mission where it says Vestibule on your mini-map, this is where you come out of the cave pathway and you get up to this second rally flag. This door behind you, you need to open it. To open it, you have to light up these, whatever the hell they are. So there's one in there. There's going to be one right here on the top left of this room. I'm going to call this a cauldron. I'm going to go with that. And then there's one in the back here. So these 3 will put away the fire on those little totems you saw by the door. And then you just head backwards. Now the door's going to be open. You go inside. And where's the tiny thing on the ground? Right there. Bang, there you go. I'm not sure if the exotic cipher is like a guaranteed drop, but I don't know. I've seen a couple of people get that. So that should be all 3 intrinsics done. Tiny update. After I acquired all 3, I went to my triumphs, and according to this, I did in fact get all 3 intrinsics for the weapon. So even though I didn't physically see it pop up, it still counted, so you guys should be good. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully this helped. Oh, and I'll also have a video on all of the organ codes and the secret boss fight in this mission, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing today. It does help the channel grow and is much appreciated. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can leave a like or a comment below as well. If you know what to leave as a comment, you can leave exotic as the comment. Thanks for watching. Enjoy this outro clip, and I'll catch you next time.
Damage.
Yo, nice final boss, brother. 07.